Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Muhammad Syamil bin Yusof from Section 4 Database System Info 1303, and right now I'm together with my friend Syafiq bin Yusni, Aman and Ayan Beig. We would like to present our database project, which is IMAP management system. Basically our database project is to our project is to create a database for IMAC student, and then for the program that they create, and then for the student to register their desired program. We also have a program which is approved program, and then pending program, and then we also have a table for the SU, which is the staff that will approve any activities that being organized by the kuliah. Okay, right now we would like to present for our database scripting. Okay. Together with us is Ayan Beig.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So now we're going to create tables. So there are 10 tables that we have to create, and the number one is going to be the table for kulias. And after we create the table for kulias, we have to follow and create another table by the name of students, because students also comprise of our database. So number three has to be the registration process, and the registration when students come, they are being registered. And after that, we have to create another table for IMAC. After that, we have to follow it by a approved program. So the how many programs have been approved. So we have to list down all of those details. And after that, we have to again create one more table for pending programs that have been planned and they are yet to be executed, followed by a DSU and an activities program table. After that, to do these activities, we need to register for them. So we have another table, which is the activity registration table, so that we have the clear-cut knowledge of how many people have registered. And after that, once we have performed all of those activities, there is a feedback survey that has been taken. So we have a database and a table for that feedback survey as well. So these all compromises of the 10 tables that we have created. So I would like to pass over to Aman for explaining to us about the data insertions.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aman, and as Brother Ayan said, I'll be talking about data insertion into each of these data tables. First, let's finish off by pasting off all of our creating table. Now all the tables have been created already. Now we'll move on to inserting the values into set tables. The first table that have values inserted or data inserted is into the kuliah table. Then it will be followed by the students table with all the data inserted into it. And then now in this code you can see it is to calculate the number of students in the kuliah table based on the student table. After that, we're going to insert data into the registration table. And we're going to copy a Kulia code from the student table. Next comes the IMAC table, data insertion for it. And then what we're going to do with the IMAC data values is that we're going to copy the Kulia code column from the student table, and then we're going to paste it into the member. We're going to paste the member ID into the IMAC table. Into registration table, sorry. Next, we're going to insert data into the approved program table. After that, we're going to have to calculate the number of participants based on the Kulia table. After that, we're going to add data to the pending program table. Then we're going to add data into the DSU this table. Then we're going to I'm going to insert data into the activities table. Next, we're going to add data to activity registration table, the table with the registration of the activities. And now lastly, we're going to insert data into the activity feedback in order to see our feedback from the activities. Now I'm going to pass it to Brother Shafeeq.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Next, I will demonstrate our SQL querying for task 3. So for the first question is retrieve the names of all students along with their respective kuliah names. So now I'll paste the SQL command for this question. How we will do this is by joining student table and kuliah table and selecting the student name and kuliah name from both tables. This is the result of the query. For the next question, display the details of IMAC club members, including their name, metric number, and kuliah code. So this is the command for the question number 2. We're joining student table and IMAC table and displaying the attributes that were asked by the question. So when we run the command, we can see the student name, metric number, and also kuliah code of all IMAC members. Next question. Question number 3. Retrieve the activity codes, names, and the numbers of participants registered for each activity. So to do this, we also use join to join the activities table and activity registration table, and we also have to use the count function to count the numbers of participants registered. So when we run this command, we will get the activity code, activity name, and also total participants for each code. Next, question number 4. Show the average rating for impact of the activity from the participants' feedback along with the activity code and name. This is the SQL command for question number 4. We'll join activity table with activity feedback table, and with we group by activity name and activity code to show the average of impact for each activity each activity name. So this is the result of the command. And last question, find all the students who registered for activities with activity codes A001 and A002 along with their metric numbers. So for this question, we will have to join three tables. First, the student tables, the activity registration table, and also activities table. And where the condition is activity code between either A001 or A002. So when we run this code, we'll get the list of student name and also the activity name for activity code A001 and A002. So that's all for our database project demonstration. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.